Yo, man, what's going on, y'all boys, man? Y'all already know what time it is, man. We back again with another reaction. Yeah! And today, we got a pretty crazy video. But before I get into anything, man, I'm gonna need y'all boys to go crazy on that like button, man. It literally would take 5 seconds out your day. And remember, your boy is live on Twitch with it right now, man. So please, y'all boys help me, man. I'm new. I just got affiliated to Twitch. So y'all boys come show me some love, man. Come be a part of the squad. Come drop a sub. You know what I'm saying? We'll literally take 5 seconds out today. Just click the first link down below. And it's going to be pinned in the comments as well. So it's going to be the first link pinned in the comments. Y'all boys just show me some love. Help me out. You know? Look, hey, today we got a pretty crazy video, like I said, man. Today we got a strange case of identical suspects. It's called the Ronald and Donald Smith case. This was supposedly a crime that took place, but this is basically about a crime that took place with two identical people. You know, I don't want to get too much into the video because this is what the reaction is going to be about, man. But I just want to kind of give y'all a little brief description of what everything is going to be about that we will react to. You know what I'm saying? But make sure if y'all boys enjoy this video, man, you like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Remember, more importantly, remember you subscribe to turn on post notifications to get notified when your boy posts another banger. Ski. Let's get it. Ski.
After 9 p.m. on July 18th, 2008. School teacher 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 Coleman was waiting to pick up her daughter near a transit station in...
Okay, now this is crazy to even start off with, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I hate to pause, but a nigga definitely needs subtitles messing around with. I'm not even going to lie. I can't hear what he's saying off rip. I don't know who chose him to say this, bro.
Just after 9 p.m.
All right, this is a lot better. I hope it's better for y'all too.
School teacher 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 Coleman was waiting to pick up her daughter near a transit station in 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 County, Georgia. She was then...
This nigga can't even say goodnight! That's crazy, bro. That's crazy! This nigga said guanat. Guanat! This nigga must be French. He can't even say Gwinnett County. Like, hold on. I know this is supposed to be a crazy video, y'all, but this is comedy to start with. We'll go get serious.
Georgia. She was then approached by her daughter near a transit station in 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 County, Georgia.
This nigga said Gwinnett. All right, I'm done. This nigga is crazy. Please stop playing.
She was then approached by a man with a gun who fatally shot the 40-year-old in her chest before fleeing the scene in the victim's own car. A witness immediately called 911.
Okay, this is my last time starting over, y'all, I promise, okay? This nigga, it's just his voice is just throwing me off guard, bro. I can't even fake it, man. All right, what's up, man? Appreciate you for coming to stream.
July 18th, 2008. School teacher 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 Coleman was waiting to pick up her daughter near a transit station in 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞 County, Georgia. She was then approached by a man with a gun who fatally shot the 40-year-old in her chest before fleeing the scene in the victim's own car. A witness immediately called 911.
911. We gotta go in that mall. The lady just got shot.
Where at it? That place mall.
Where the bus station's at.
Is she breathing, conscious and alert?
Yeah, she moving a little.
Did you see where the person is?
I know I told y'all I wasn't finna do this, bro. But why do every single time I do a reaction to some crazy stuff, it has to happen in the same state that I live in, bro? Every time, like I'm telling y'all, I'm moving to Antarctica. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I'm finna go, man. What? I'm finna move off the map. Every time I do a reaction, all my OGs in here right now, y'all know, bro. Every time, there's something crazy happens in Georgia. I have not really heard of nothing else that happened in other cities I wanted to move to, bro. Like Gwinnett is crazy. Like I could take 2 steps and I'm in Gwinnett. Just to know, like, bro, all this stuff is happening in Georgia. Don't every time I tell you I do a reaction to some crazy stuff. Let me stop doing my hand like that. Look crazy. Every time I do a reaction to some crazy stuff, it happens in Georgia, bro. I can't deal with this. I'm gone, man. I'm pretty sure the mall I was at earlier because I was at there at Gwinnett. Like for real. Like I don't even know because it was a train station over there. So I mean, hey. At this point, like, I mean, I just need to walk and pray.
Yes, it did it.
Yeah, he was in a car, but he pulled off. Like, it was like a beige car.
𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞 died a few hours later in hospital due to her injury. Once police arrived, a local bus driver who was another witness reported to the police that their suspect was a black male. The bus driver heard a gunshot and saw the man pull 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞 out of her car and onto the ground before speeding away. She told investigators that the man they were looking for was wearing a white shirt with green sleeves. Detectives quickly tracked down the car and found out it was dumped 30 miles away at the night of the murder in Forest Park, Georgia. They then took the car to the police headquarters to have it thoroughly examined. Initially, all they could find was a single cigarette tip under the back seat.
Wow.
This was a
That's
critical
crazy.
piece of information because the detectives knew that 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞 was not a smoker, so whoever's DNA was on the cigarette would most likely be the one of the killers.
Wow.
Whilst the DNA was being examined in order to find a match to a person, the detectives were looking through hours of CCTV footage from that night in order to find anyone that met the physical description of the suspect they were looking for.
See, what's crazy is, bro, just imagine if they didn't have a tip off of the cigarette. Like, girl, like whoever this was would have been gone. Like, they would have been free because it seemed like that's the only piece of evidence they had. They said like I think they did say that's the only evidence they had was a cigarette. Like, wow, just imagine Buddy Denton was moved careless like that and took the cigarette with him. Like, they probably could have got away with this crazy stuff, man. It's just sad to know that anything can happen and there's no guarantee that your death, like if I was to get killed or whatever, like it won't be justified. And there's no guarantee that it will. You know, that's just the sad part about living. Like, you know, we only got one promise in life, and that's that we go die. Sad.
Eventually, they have found something. A CCTV footage from a gas station across the street has shown a man wearing a white shirt with green sleeves. He went into the gas station,
Oh, yeah, it's over.
left, and immediately returned to buy cigarettes.
It's over, bro. Go ahead and wrap it up. Make it easy, man.
He bought Bunsen Light Longs, which was the same cigarettes found in 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞's car. The detectives then looked for CCTV footage from where the car was dumped in Forest Park. And sure enough, the same man was seen walking away from the restaurant car park where 𝐂𝐤𝐤𝐞's car was later found. This man was now the main suspect of this investigation. The only way the detectives would find out his identity was to wait for DNA results from the lab. When the results eventually came back, the detectives cross-referenced the DNA to thousands of people in the area and found a match. It belonged to a man named Donald Smith. Detectives also found out that the cell phone that Donald had put in previous work applications came back as active in the Forest Park area where the car was dumped on the night of the murder. The police now had all the evidence they needed to arrest Donald and charge him for the murder. Donald was tracked down at a local homeless shelter car park and immediately taken into custody. He was then taken to an interrogation room to be interrogated. He was still under arrest.
All right, Mr. Smith, as I just explained before, I gotta read you Miranda. Okay, having these rights, you want to discuss it? I can explain to you.
Yeah, I would like you just to explain to me why I'm here.
Okay. Really, it's about this vehicle, okay? I'm gonna ask you questions. Have you ever seen this vehicle before or been in it?
No, I have not.
Have you ever met this woman before in your life?
No, I haven't.
That vehicle you said you've never seen before, and the woman you've never seen before,
Yes.
okay? Your DNA ended up in that car.
That's interesting because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car.
Do you see the issue we're up against? You know, I was hoping you said, yeah, I saw her, I used to work with her, we hung out for a minute, and that was it, but I left. When I left, she was very much alive. Well, something like that we can somewhat explain away. But when you say you'd never been seen her before, how the hell did his DNA get in the car if he didn't even know her?
No, I've never seen her.
I have a picture basically on a computer. I want you to look at it and let me know if you recognize if it's yourself or not, okay?
Sure.
This is the day I'm talking about. What I can
Oh, was it this guy right here?
Yeah. You're saying that's not you?
That is definitely not me. I don't have a shirt like that. I can't see the face of the person, but that's not me.
Work for Legal Seafood, correct, sir?
What's the deal?
All right. I got a fax from them, okay? The phone number, okay, that you listed as a contact number, okay, was in communication in that store at the time that person's in the video. Make sense? And then your cell phone number at the time was 404-200.
Correct?
No, that was not mine.
I still can't forget about the guy name.
That was my brother's phone number.
Yeah.
Okay, does he live in Gwinnett County?
Yes, he does.
What's your brother's name, sir?
Ronald. Ronald.
Ronald Eugene.
Is he older, younger? Does he live at the same address as your parents? Different
He's
address?
my twin.
Twin?
Yeah.
Like born at the same time or identified as
Like born at the same time, like identical twins. Yeah. This becomes real interesting because, as a matter of fact, DNA is split between 10 twins. It's indistinguishable. They share DNA, identical twins. I've never been in that car.
Do you have any explanation for me or Detective Cruz? How would your DNA get in that young lady's stuff?
I've never don't know the young lady, never seen her. They would have to be somebody who shares my DNA, obviously.
Conclusion, I'm jumping to what you're saying. If it's somebody shared DNA, then it will have to be either you or your brother.
Obviously.
Your brother's phone. What color is his phone?
No, hold on. I'm not going to implicate nobody else in no crime.
You're not implicating. I'm just asking what color is your brother's phone.
Do you know where he's staying?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Where is that, sir?
Well, because now I guess he's gonna be the suspect.
No, I need to talk to him.
If your brother did something that stupid, you need to go ahead and just educate yourself on the whole situation.
Now this a crazy situation. Y'all let me know what y'all do in some situation like this, because it was just crazy. I was honestly just talking to my girlfriend about this. Like, if your twin was in a situation that he's in and they asking you to give up the information on your twin so they can solve the case of a murder, what are you going to do? Like, are you gonna give them the information, or are you gonna like no, I'm not finna do that. Like, I'm not finna give y'all my. I can tell that he battling a lie right now, because it's like, dang, he know it's his brother. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he don't want to be responsible for his brothers getting put behind bars, even though what he did was malicious. You know, I'm pretty sure it's eating him up inside right now. You know, it's almost like you just giving somebody a death sentence at this. Like, he know at this point that his brother's finna go down for life. There's really nothing he can do about it, because it's like, it's his brother, it's his twin. You know what I'm saying? It's him. They share that they ain't the same. You know, I'm not a twin, so I don't know how they feeling, but I can only imagine if my twin did some stuff like that and the cops asked me to give up his, like that's crazy. Like, I wonder, like, could you consider that snitching? Because, like, just imagine they saying, like, okay, I mean, you don't tell us, it's your DNA on this cigarette, so you can either go to jail for life, or you need to give up your brother location who really did it, and then he's going to go to jail for life. Like, what can you do in this situation? This is probably one of the most stickiest situations to ever be in, just as a human being. Like, man, like what would y'all do? I'm so frozen. Man, y'all going crazy in the chat. But I mean, I guess y'all not answering my question. But what would y'all do in this situation? Basically, is what I'm asking. He said Frozone. Oh, that's crazy. Frozone if he wasn't this. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, would you consider him a snitch? Like, he snitched on his brother, or was it just be like, I don't know. It's crazy.
You're right. I don't think
Lose.
counseling on that. This is a difficult moment.
I understand.
You mentioned previously that you would do a polygraph. Do you want to just do that?
Now, what I want to know, now, when I refuse this test, you going to go ahead and book me and take me over where you're going to take me to?
Right now, you are charged. You are under arrest. I'll tell you what. I'll just go ahead and give you some time. Run some fresh water.
Dang.
Right down. You got the person downstairs, I guess, to set it up. Just leave it up to you. Would you like to go ahead and take it? Yeah, on there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take it.
Okay. Now, obviously, when we show you the video before, and obviously you said it wasn't you. You had mentioned to me that you felt strongly it was your brother.
My twin. Now, in light of the fact that I've taken this polygraph, I had no reservations about taking that whatsoever. The lady says that it showed deception. And when she was asking me the questions, the only thing I kept seeing was my brother doing something like that. It's devastating, actually. As if anyone that we know, mother and father, was to see that same video, anybody that we know that that's him. You know, and not only by demeanor, but certainly by dress.
Detectives went to his family home and showed the CCTV footage to Donald's parents and Donald's sister, and asked them to identify which brother they could see in the video. All three of them said that it was indeed Ronald, and not him. They then called Ronald's phone number that they both used and asked Ronald to come to the police station for questioning. He refused. They decided to track him down, and ultimately found out that he was hiding out in his parents' home the whole time. He was immediately taken into custody.
Wow. So just imagine, like, the police come to your house and you just hiding the whole time, just hearing everything that's going on. Like, this dude is crazy, bro. Like, they do look just like twins. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, they do look like twins. Man.
I think you need to draw some blood or something. You want them to draw the blood first?
Just,
Well, you tell me what you want to do.
so that my brother can be released.
I want to make sure that the right person is who we're dealing with. If your brother's not, then everything is put into place right now to get him out.
Whatever you're gonna say, could you put it on hold for just a little while?
Why is that?
Just Ken.
While detectives were in the middle of interrogating Ronald, they got a phone call from the lab, and they were informed that a fingerprint was found on the side of the car, which was an exact match to Ronald's fingerprints. Although their DNA was the same, their fingerprints were different, and that was the only way detectives could identify them. They were now convinced that Ronald was indeed the man who shot G.I. Coleman, and were now desperate to get a confession out of him.
This is it. After we conclude here in the next few minutes, you'll be taken over to the county jail. And the next time that you see Detective Cruz will be in a preliminary hearing. He will present everything he has on the case, which is overwhelming. I mean, video, DNA, prints, phone records. You say you're not responsible, huh? Well, what is it that you're responsible for? What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Was this something accidental? Something like that I can almost understand.
I'm not prepared to give any kind of a statement.
Okay. This is the woman. Okay. Her name was Janai. Okay. She had 3 adopted children. She was a school teacher. Her family, they're very religious people. And they were more just wanted to know why than anger. And I promised them I would at least ask.
I can't. I swear I just can't say it right now.
Okay.
When you walked away from that car in Forest Park, I'm sure that you haven't done anything like this. That's just my opinion, but the inevitable is going to happen. You're either going to come to trial, and this thing's going to come in light in front of 12 jurors, or, which in a lot of cases, the judges want to know why. When people plead, they want to go, why did you do this? Because they demand, and the judges want you to tell the family why their loved one is no longer with them. At That's exactly what they want. Those are the two options here. You've been living this for a while, I would imagine. Imagine this thing's been eaten up at you. It has to be.
Like all of a sudden.
Dang.
This is like all of a sudden on me. And I want to say something. Can I use the bathroom? Okay. My one cigarette.
Okay. Come back and talk.
It's not funny though, but it's like, bro, like this nigga said, can he go use the bathroom? And not only did he say, can he use the bathroom, but he want a cigarette. The same thing that they found you for the murder, bro. Like, it's you. Like, you're the only one that smokes cigarettes, bro. They came back into the room. Detective sits in front of Ronald. Instead of Ronald to make him feel likely to confess.
Feel more comfortable over there?
I'm just trying to give you your space. Guilty. I don't know why. It was an accident. It was a hair trigger. I set out to take a car. Something I'd done before when I was way younger. The gun went off. She said, you shot me.
This is my auto revolver.
It was 357. It was 5 shots. And then I went somewhere before I ended up doing something stupid again. I took the car down to the Forest Park there.
No. You know, her family, this was something they really wanted to know as far as closure, okay?
You can tell them that taking someone's life was not in the mix. It was no part of the picture. You can tell them it was an accident.
It's really no words that you can say that would make this situation better. Just making them feel like, bring the loved one back, if that makes sense. Like, it was an accident, not finna bring nobody life back, if you ask me.
Well, thank you. I know that was difficult for you. But I thank you.
In court,
Or Ronald Reach, I don't feel like hearing him talk, because at this point, Buddy can't say a word. He can't speak. Court, Ronald retracted his confession and said that his brother Donald was the man. What? The man who shot Jania Coleman and not him. However, the jury did not believe his story. Heck no, bro. One that got the feet, bro. Then he tried to snitch on his brother. That's crazy. Like that just shows, like, one, money bring people against each other, but like freedom also would bring people against each other. Like, dude literally just telling on his brother right now because he don't want to get caught up for the case. It's wild.
Ronald retracted his confession and said that his brother Donald was the man who shot 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐈 Coleman and not him. However, the jury did not believe this story. On February 6, 2010, Ronald Smith was found guilty for murder and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
See, that's what happened, bro, when I say, like, do things like that, bro. Like, he knew his life was completely over with. If y'all ask me, like, Buddy knew his life was over with just to start. And he tried to make it seem like it was an accident, bro. If you shot on accident, you would have called the cop, the ambulance or something to help. You'd have hid the car, tried to hide the whole murder like people wasn't going to find out about it. Bro, you have a cigarette, and not only that, you just try, like, one, his brother was even hesitant to not go down, not to bring his brother into anything because it was his brother. Like, he didn't want to say anything about it. So the fact that his brother changed, the one who really did it changed on him off rip. When the one who didn't do it was fighting himself, like, dang, and he spent days in jail for something you did, bro. It's wild. But this is a sad case, man. This is a crazy situation as well. Y'all boys, just let me know y'all thoughts down below, man. And remember to smash the like button. Also, comment your thoughts down below on this whole case. Like, this is strange. This is crazy, if you ask me. You know, yeah. Ski!